Where'd they come from?
Haiti.
And where do you think this is going to lead?
It's going to lead to the Clinton Foundation.
Thank you very much. And let's talk about, what'd you say this happened in pre-interview?
Pre-interview, Director Mike reported today that a grand jury has been officially seated in Washington, D.C., investigating Chelsea Clinton, investigating Hillary Clinton, and investigating Bill Clinton for their information and their activities in the Clinton Foundation. And all roads, my friend, I would not doubt, lead to Haiti. And that foundation of what they've done to these children down there, which I believe includes pedophilia and trafficking and God knows what else, and probably ties into Epstein Island that I haven't forgot about, and neither should any of you folks. The media has tried to
and let's don't forget that some of the churches that were involved down there.
And some of the churches, Mark.
Some of the ministries that were involved down there.
Absolutely.
This is going to come out. So just be prepared. So look, this is all look, if people, Chris, cannot see what's about to take place, everything's coming to a crescendo here, man.
Yeah.
Literally, all this information's coming out like this. It's like, and people have been screaming for how long? Like, nothing's happening. I don't see anything happening. You know what I mean? I get all this all the time. It's like, come on, man. Give me a break. If you can't see what's happening right now, the stage is being set. Literally. The hammer of justice is going to fall at some point, but they've got to get the information out to the people.
In your patience, you possess your souls, Mark. In your patience, you possess your souls. And people, we've been trying to tell people that justice, look, even the most secular of people will tell you justice is never fast. It's always slow. But this today was a time bomb. This report yesterday was a time bomb. This is letting us know. And I'm going to tell you something else while we're at it, and then I'm going to read a story to you and get your take on it. The Durham report. President Trump basically was blindsided on Rush Limbaugh Thursday with a report from Axios, which I wouldn't trust him past his computer, that Bill Barr and Durham had decided to hold off the Obamagate findings till after the election. Well, I was told today by Director Mike, that's nothing but fake news. He's talked to the Department of Justice officials himself, and he said there are no plans to withhold that information till after the election. They're going to get it out as soon as they get it. If it's before the election, so be it. If it's not, it's not. I'm not so sure that ain't going to be the October bomb that everybody's been talking about. If you start putting all this together, brher,
oh my gosh,
we got TNT, brother. We got an atomic bomb about to go over this country.
Oh yeah,
politically.
Absolutely. Listen, again, we're fixing to cross a timeline. We're not going to be safe for these guys to walk down the street when all this information comes out. I mean, people they're sick and tired of it at this point right now, as it is right now. I mean, look at this right here. Was it Maria I can never pronounce it.
Bartolomé
name. Thank you.
Can't either.
Forgive me, Maria. I'm sorry. She said this morning. She said, happening now. Chuck Grassley just told her CIA head Gina Haspel may also be part of the plot to take down POTUS and real Donald Trump and the cover-up of the Russia hoax.
Good Lord.
Now look, we knew she was dirty from the beginning.
Yes.
And she was put in there for a reason. Trump's not stupid. You know, what's that saying? Keep your enemies close, or your friends close, and your enemies closer. So they put her in there for a reason to expose, I believe, the CIA and all of this. Now, what's happening? There it is. It's coming out that she's been involved in this mess at this point.
Yeah, unreal, buddy. Well, I had
one more thing here. This shows you. This is the other thing I wanted to. This is not. I'm sorry, it's not comical, but it is. Biden is actually considering New York Governor Andrew Cuomo for U.S. Attorney General. Are you joking me?
No, you're not joking. That's what he said. Yeah, he's considering him for Attorney General. The elderly killer of New York, the one that's basically condemns your elderly parents. That's what you get, folks, when you don't vote. Let me just say this to the Christian community tonight, and I'm going to save my harshest. You got anything else before I get on this?
No, go right ahead. Go on your rant, brother. Go on. I'm with you.
I'm going to save some of this for the afterthought tonight, but I want to read this article. Somebody sent this to me this afternoon out of Fox News. A new bipartisan super PAC hoping to convince Christian voters to reject President Trump launched a six-figure television and digital ad buy today aimed especially at Michigan and Pennsylvania. Now, all you Michigan and Pennsylvania voters, I want you to come into the camera and listen to me. You need to reject this garbage. These people are not Christian. You hear me? It says these are states where the religious vote is going to determine the outcome of the election, Not our Faith Advisory Council member, Michael Ware, a former Obama faith advisor. That's an oxymoron right there, an Obama faith advisor. I'm not sure what that means. I guess he tells Obama it's okay to kill babies and promote perversion and light up the White House in rainbow colors during the transgender parade of the White House. But we've just never had a president in the modern era who divided Christians and intentionally stoked conflict in Christian communities like this one. Not our Faith Advisory Council also includes, here we go, Republican consultant Autumn Vandehei, former Evan McMullin campaign manager, Joel Serby, Biden Republicans co-founder Emily Matthews, former Fuller Theological Seminary president Richard Mao. Mr. President, the days of using our faith for your benefit are over. Look who he surrounded himself with. And then he says, they take a shot at Paul White Cain. They take a shot at Falwell Jr. Not our faith mission may fall flat with some Christian voters. 30% of pro-life Americans identify as single-issue voters, according to a recent Gallup poll. But they believe, Mark, that they're going to have an effect on the election in Pennsylvania. But my point is this. That's not the only group doing that stuff.
No, it's not, because I got it right here.
Go ahead and read yours, because this is the craziness of the Christian community in this country.
Yeah.
Unbelievable insanity.
Says, we are pro-life evangelicals for Biden. Prominent evangelical leaders have just released a statement urging pro-life evangelicals to vote for Joe Biden. The signers include, here's the names, people. This is from the Christian Post, or what is this? Christian Post right here. And so he says right here, the signers include John Huffman, board chair emeritus of Christianity Today, Richard Foster, best-selling author of Celebration of Discipline, Jerusha Duford, Billy Graham's granddaughter, Brenda Salter McNeil, author, speaker, and longtime VCF leader John Perkins, founder of the Christian Community Development Association, the two authors of this piece, and a number of former presidents of evangelical universities. What have we been saying about the seminaries? Folks, here's what I tweeted out about this. This is the definition of spiritual treason. Pro-life and Biden don't mix.
No, they don't.
You are either for God, life, or against him, death. The devil owns the fence. These people have now exposed themselves as the wolves in sheep's clothing. Hashtag prophets of Baal. We have multiple groups out there right now doing this, evangelical groups.
Unbelievable, Mark. But Mark, this is why our country's in the state it's been in for 50 years. And I think that it goes back to the Democrat-Republican thing. We've always thought the war was Democrats-Republicans. It's not.
It's not.
It's good versus evil.
That's right.
It is good in the sense of what God's ordained to happen in life in this country, and abject evil. And when you start looking at the camp that is in the evil camp, there's a lot of people that proclaim they're part of the good camp, and that's why you have to have discernment, folks.
That's right.
You got to have discernment. They're not part of the good camp, folks. If they're not fighting for the babies, if they're not fighting for life, I'm just being honest with you, they're evil. They're fighting for evil. There is no such thing as a pro-life Biden ticket. Biden has never said anything, but he's wanting to kill the babies up to the 9th month. My God, his running mate says that she don't even care if they're born. She don't mind killing him. That's Kamala Harris, folks. She's supported Planned Parenthood with billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and not blinked an eye about it. So if you want to go out, I tell you what, we're going to take some questions after this. If you're insane enough to listen to these buffoons and this spiritual dumbfoolery, then you flat out need to find you an altar tonight, and you need to find God before this program's out. And I'm just being honest with you. You need to take a long, hard look at your soul, because you don't have one. You just don't have one. And you can write me all your emails and say, well, you got a right to tell people they ain't got a soul. No, I got a right to tell you, if you can't look at this and see this as good and evil, and a pro-choice, pro-baby killing ticket is better to vote for than Donald John Trump, who's done nothing but fight for life, you have no soul, and you're not worthy of the freedoms that this nation provides you under that flag of red, white, and blue. And you can quote me on that and put my face on any Instagram post you want. I'll say it.
Woo. So that's going to be a headline on Right Wing Watch right there.
Just let me. I just always have to
get
post.
Your profile right. That's going to be. You know, it's going to be a Right Wing Watch headline.
They always get a bad picture of me. So go ahead.
Here's another one right here. Maria Bartiromo again. She was interviewing the president about 5 days ago. I tweeted this out. I said the heat is on. Panic. Because on that interview, Trump calls for Biden and Obama to be indicted. I said, it's going to happen. Stay the course. Justice is here. I got almost 600 comments on that, and I guarantee you there's people on there going, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think it's going to happen. You know what I mean? There's always the Nancy naysayers on there, man.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's like, come on, folks. This is going to happen. If you can't see the pieces of the puzzle coming together all at one shot right here, something is wrong. I mean, this is a glorious time to be alive, Chris. We are about to see things in our lifetime and witness things in our lifetime that those that have gone before us prayed about. That's the encouraging part about this. We're the ones that get to experience this. We're the ones that get to see this. This is righteousness and justice, the foundation of God's throne coming to earth as it is in heaven. This is what this is about. And we're the ones that get to witness this and see this. Now, is it going to get ugly? Yeah, it's going to get a little ugly. But we've been warning about this for the last 4.5 years. 5 years we've been warning about this. But it's going to be exciting times, too. You know, we're going to have the cures coming out. Look at him. He's talking about Regeneron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Giving it out for free. You know what I mean? For the military. I think it's code for something else, but that's just me. But, I mean, you know, it could be mass arrests after the election. Who knows? But we'll see.
But go ahead. I just want to ask you this question. Before I take the